separated by pageantry and tradition. Check out this scene. We've got high hopes for another exciting college football game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the offense out for their first possession. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him.
Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be brought down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Quarterback drops back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, that they're able to convert.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Campbell. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that short completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On the 10th play of his opening drive, it's third and short. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's got some room. Can he get there? A horrible field position to start the drive, Kirk, where they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move the defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Zimmerman. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Singleton. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Grab behind the line. It's Campbell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Right down the middle. And they add to the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense ready to start this drive. On first down, it's play action. Hunt over the middle. It's Allen. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. And on the carry, he's heading left. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
No huddle here for the offense. They'll give it to the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the second down play. We'll try to run it with the option. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets past the tackler into open space now. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 30, the 20, at the 10. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. quick throw. The catch is made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. And they stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw again. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. He missed it. After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. This time it's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson, that's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, that's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those 1st downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he takes this from inside the 5. He can't stop him. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, I love this. People, they're still trying to get into their seats from halftime. And here's the first play of the third quarter, and boom. We've already got points on the scoreboard with an electric kickoff return.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they hand it off to the back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. First down, looking to throw the football. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Campbell. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. The defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Pass complete, but not good enough for a first down. The offense sends out the punt team. Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
QB decides to keep it here. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down and 10. They'll hand it off. That's a strong stiff arm. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll run it from the gun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Wideout's now clustered. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. Look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Third down, out of the shotgun. Gets made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That sack makes it third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. They bring down the return on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And the offense trots back out on the field again. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks right for a quick completion. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And a 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a draw to the back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
If I'm on this offensive line now, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Missed opportunity to make this a 1-score game. Still losing by 11.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Offense on the field to take over. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The offense going with the hurry up. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they'll stop him after a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. So the offense flexing third and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out, but now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Campbell. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offensive motor working to 44.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. The back's got it. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Okay, it's third down after that run. It's a quarterback keeper. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
It almost was like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first. They keep the chains moving.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass punt, can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Zimmerman. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, going for his running back. And they get the completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Campbell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to 44.